Winx Club. Very popular, right? Well, I never watched it. I am obviously an alpha male. Why would you think I'd watch a girl show? So I thought it would be a fun idea to draw the Winx girlies from memory, because all the artists here on YouTube have made videos drawing them, and I want to join in on the fun too. So enough with the pepperoni, let's get into it. Okay, so Bloom. She's obviously the main character, the HBIC, and from what I know, her power is fire, which is kind of odd because her name is Bloom, so you would assume that her power is flower related, but Flora exists, so obviously that's not true. That's not true, Alan. Like, why didn't they name her a fire related name? Because the other girls, their names are very much on the nose. Like, come on, Tecna is technology, Musa is music, but then Bloom is fire? Maybe there's like a narrative reason for it. I don't know. If you're a Winx fan, feel free to school me in the comments. Anyways, visual wise, I know she's a redhead. Maybe she's Irish, I don't know. I know she's got yellow and blue in her shirt, and I know that she's skinny. I mean, it's a 2000s cartoon, all the characters are gonna be skinny. So, added with all the things that I knew, I also gave her a flared jeans. It's giving very much Y2K, and I also gave her this bracelet. I just wanted to give her more, because last time I got grilled when I did Monster High. People were saying that I didn't give them enough fashion, so I'm actually trying this time. And as for the sneakers, I didn't put too much thought into it. So enough of that, let's move on to the interesting part. I'm going to make assumptions about the characters, because again, I do not know anything about them, so this should be interesting. If you're a Winx Club fan, feel free to correct me or roast me if I get anything wrong. So I think Bloom is like the leader of the group. I mean, duh, she's the main character. But maybe she's like insecure or she doesn't feel worthy of her position. And her whole arc is gonna be about her realizing her true strength. I also think she initiates the fights. Maybe she has like a catchphrase or something, like Winx Unite, something like that. Kind of like Robin from Teen Titans or that hamster from Wonder Pets. So here is my drawing of Bloom. Let's see if I get her close. Okay, so the color of the shirt is inverted. Oops. And it's also a crop top. And the jeans is low rise. I was right about it being a flared jeans though. And there are stars patterns in her jeans, but how would I have guessed that? My drawing looks like a redhead girl who wants to cosplay Bloom for Halloween, so she just grabs her little brother's shirt and her mom's old jeans and she was ready to go. Let's move on to the next girly. Stella. She is the blonde girly. I don't know what her power is, but I'm guessing it's light. That sounds right, but I don't know if it's true. Her name doesn't really give any obvious clue. Apparently the name Stella means star in Latin, so maybe she's like a star fairy. But what I know for sure is she's blonde, and I think she has bangs. She's also wearing a headband if I remember correctly. And she's got like green and orange color palette. So for my drawing, I drew her in this plunge neckline top with choker. I gave her that chunky bracelet. I don't know, okay? I was trying. I gave everyone a bracelet. And I also gave her hoop earrings. Hoop earrings are so fun to draw and put on characters. By the way, some of you might be wondering why I don't draw their fairy outfit. I did think of doing that originally. If you notice, some of these poses that I drew them in are very much fairy coded. I actually referenced Winx bases for these, but I chose to draw their regular outfit because it's what I remember most of them. Also, if I try to guess and draw their fairy outfits, it's just gonna be the same dress, just in different colors. So I don't think that deserves to be a video. Anyways, my assumptions about Stella is she's the fashionista of the group. I don't know, she just gives me that vibe, like she's that girl. I also think she's either an unbothered queen or she easily gets rage baited, like there's no in between. I also feel like she's kinda a mean girl. Not villainous, but like maybe she reads her friends down. She's always giving like sly comments about their fashion choices. So here is my drawing of Stella. Let's see the comparison. Oh my god, not again! The colors are inverted. The top is green and the skirt is orange. Also, the headband is purple. And she's got that thing in her skirt. It kind of looks like my drawing of Cleo the Nile. I guess she's not fashionable because, girl, where are your jewelries? No bracelets, no earrings, no nothing. My drawing looks like the adult version of Stella. She looks like she's going to brunch with her friends that she actually doesn't like. Let's move on to the next character. So our next girl is Flora. Her name is Flora, so obviously she has fluoride power. She has the ability to helps prevent tooth decay and reverses early decay and remineralizes your tooth enamel. I'm just kidding, her power is flower, which I don't know what that power does. Like, does she make the enemy sneezes? So her power only works if the enemy has pollen allergy. Anyways, I know she's got a brown hair with blonde fringe highlight like Jenny, and her color palette is green at the top and pink for her skirt. I know that for sure. So I gave her this off-shoulder blouse. I think it matches her floral theme. And for some reason, I gave her plaid skirt. I don't know why I did this. It's obviously not correct because I don't think the animators would appreciate that. I was just having fun, honestly. So my assumptions about Flora is she is the shy girl. She's always very mindful and very demure. Is that meme dead? I think she can talk to animals. She's like a Disney princess. Everywhere she goes, the animals follow, and when she sings, every animal comes to listen. The gazelles leap from Africa, and the penguins waddle from Antarctica just to listen to her singing. In all seriousness, I think she's like secretly OP. Like, people underestimate her, and she's always so shy and timid. But one day, she finally reveals her ultimate power. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's summoning the PVZ plants to fight the enemies. That's pretty OP. Those things can kill zombies. So there you go, Flora. Let's see how close I am. What? Her top is yellow? Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. I was so confident that it's green. And it's a crop top. The skirt, I already knew wasn't gonna be right. The bracelets are kinda the same, but she wears them on both hands. Who does that? Who wears the same bracelets on both hands? My drawing looks like a Netflix adaptation of Flora. Actually, didn't they already do that? Anyways, let's move on to the next character. Next up is Tecna. I'm gonna be honest, I always felt like she sticks out like a sore thumb. Fairy of technology? That's kinda ridiculous. But again, it's the 2000s. Honestly, I'm kinda curious what kind of power she has. Does her power have like updates? I have so many questions. Maybe I should just watch the show. Anyways, I know that she's the short-haired one. I don't remember her hairstyle, but I know that it's short. Also, I'm sure she wears like a sleeveless top, and her color palette is like purple and neon green. So I drew her in this sleeveless hoodie with matching pants. I also gave her wristbands and some sick sneakers. It is definitely an improvement from Bloom's. I ended up making her looking athletic. I don't know if that's one of her traits. I thought that since she's a tech bro, tech sis of the group, she would prefer comfort over fashion. But I could be totally wrong. So my assumptions about Tecna is she is smart, and sometimes it's used for like comical effects. She uses big words, technology related, and there's gonna be jokes where she's speaking using big words that others don't understand, and they will be like,
Tecna, can you speak English?
and I think when it comes to fighting, she would be more like analytical. And there's gonna be an episode where the lesson is sometimes you just need to act without thinking. I don't know if that's a good advice though. Anyways, here is my Tecna. Let's see if I got her right. Oh, her hair is definitely more of a Karen style. Her top is not a hoodie. I guess the colors are pretty close. She's definitely got a more bluish purple for her outfit. It definitely gives more like tech vibes, you know, futuristic vibe. And again, it's a crop top. Are they all wearing crop tops? My drawing looks like your mom's fitness instructor who really loves purple. Let's move on to the next character. We're moving on to Musa, the fairy of music. How does her power work? Does she belt out a Mariah Carey high note to stun the enemy? Does she sing a lullaby to put them to sleep? Maybe it's not the music itself that is the power, it's the instruments. She bashed the enemies with the guitar or dropped the piano on them. That's effective, right? So I know that Musa has blue hair that is styled into a twin tail Y2K K-pop style. It's giving baby Vox, it's giving Finkel. I have a blurred vision of her. I know she has a red in her design somewhere. I think it's her top, but I genuinely don't know what she wears, so this is gonna be a lot of guesses. I just went wild and give her a more fun look. I put her in a cotton sweater layered with a red crop top, and I gave her a brown jeans and red sneakers. And I gave her a bunch of bracelets. Again, like Flora's plaid skirt, I'm sure the animator wouldn't appreciate this, but I was just having fun. I didn't know what she looks like, so I was just doing anything really. Anyways, my assumptions about Musa is that she's the silly one. Being silly is in right now, and I think Musa might be like that. So she's a bit chaotic, just one big energy beam. She's like the Pinkie Pie of the group. But she actually hides a deep, dark secret inside of her. You know, that's something that they like to do with happy-go-lucky characters for some reason. I also think that her skills will have like musical instruments as the sound effects. I just know that. So here's my drawing of Musa. Let's see the comparison. The hair is pretty accurate, I would say. The outfits though, her jeans are blue. She has red sneakers, so at least I got that one right. My drawing looks like a K-pop stage outfit. Whatever, let's move on to the final character. Finally is the last character, Aisha. I genuinely know nothing about her. Only things I knew are she's a late addition to the team, she was tardy for the party, and I have like a vivid memory of her. I think her hair is purple and she has like pink in her top and green for the bottom part of her character design. I don't even know what her power is, and her name doesn't really give any clue. The name Aisha means prosperous in Arabic, so maybe she's like the fairy of money, I don't know. I'm shocked that there is an water fairy or wind fairy, because you know, I thought that their powers are just gonna be elements. So for her drawing, I drew her in a pink tank top and Kim Kardashian style cargo pants. Did I say Kim Kardashian? I meant Kim Possible. I'm quite confident that her hair is purple. It's a darker and more reddish purple than Tecna's, and I remember her hair being dual tone, so I make her bangs have a lighter purple highlight. I wasn't sure of her hairstyle at all, so this was purely a guess. Honestly, most of what I'm drawing of her is a guess. So what are my assumptions about Aisha? I think she's the most responsible one. Maybe she's the mom of the group. When the group gets into chaos, she will be the one to calm them down and get them together. I think in her first appearance, the story is gonna be about her proving that she's worthy of joining the team. You know, gaining their trust, and maybe she saved them from like a situation. Overall, doing this challenge, I guess, is really fun. If you have any recommendations on what show I should do next, let me know in the comments. I'm thinking of attacking the Equestria girls next, so you better subscribe to see that. Anyways, this is my drawing of Aisha. Let's see if I get even one thing correct. Oh, she's gorgeous though. But my drawing definitely looks nothing like her. There's no need to compare, it's not similar at all. I guess the colors are a little bit right. I don't know. Let me know what you think. So, I think I should go watch Winx Club now. Anyways, if you want to watch more videos from moi, here you go. Thank you so much for watching, take care, and I'll see you next time.